There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other
welcome
with
to
fire
today's
in their
match.
eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age.
Real chance! Tries to get it clear. He's having a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Tonali probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Tries to play it through. And it's played in. Getting up there! Harmlessly behind. That pass has been well intercepted. Thinks one through. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Gerrard. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Searching pass he's played there. And that is well cleared. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. That pass isn't the best. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution
So time for change.
Arsenal.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Black Punt. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 11, Gerd Müller.
15 minutes till half-time.
De Bruyne.
It's a good run down the right. He's got away. That's a decent clearance. In again. Can he get it through? Oh, red. Nice interception. Gerrard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The most accurate pass. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way past. Oh, that's a fine interception. But Nielsen. And Danny Olmo. Neymar making good progress. And it's De Bruyne. Probing pass. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caceres. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
You know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Tonali. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Ødegaard. Substitution.
We're on the move again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, no messing about, it is red. And they are now a 9-man team. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. And that's a throw. Gerrard. Edmilson. Oh, super ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's quick to get rid.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he plays one through. And De Bruyne! Kimmich gets it away.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Neymar, oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. No way through, so back it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, that's been intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allow the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 26, Hazard.
So changes afoot
number
here,
23,
and from both sides.
Rijkaard.
2 fresh faces,
Coming
and
on the
both
field,
in the front line.
Number 9,
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Okazaki. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that looks a decent ball. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so
There will
just
be
one
3
mistake
minutes added
will do all
time.
it takes to make the difference.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Looking for the far post. That is up. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Casillas voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the
attendees,
result
this
justifies
is a lost
whatever
children's
means.
announcement.
Just look at the
With the
players
father of the
celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all... Well, what a make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, they're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this?
He does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different... He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Tanzania finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's intervened well there. And he's forced to go back. And it's Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Has to go back, and the shot! Ronaldinho does well not to be outdone there. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
That is good alertness. Neymar.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal. Good defence on the other. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this an opportunity to pull level. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. How do you, Jim, see... And a chance! It's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Manchester
Well,
United.
was he ever going to miss that?
After
Of
3
course he
minutes
wasn't.
is
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter.
Andrei
But he really shouldn't be left
Shevchenko.
unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ed Nielsen. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's managed to get rid. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. It's a searching pass. And what a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that's a throw. It is a corner. It's their second. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now the idea. And he's heaved it away. Forced to go back. He's going for goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Danny Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Shevchenko.
Them lose it.
Shot at goal! Milestone. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end,
After
they end up
31
shipping a goal at the
minutes
other. And it's all due
number
to
22,
wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even
Shevchenko.
react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! Superb goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Goal! After 42 minutes is
So we have a
number
breakthrough.
22.
Now how will things develop from here?
Shevchenko.
I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There will be 3 minutes
Looking for
added time.
options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold. Gerrard. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty
And
rosy.
a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
So
who has
there
found
was the
themselves
first
a little
half.
lost today.
I've been left
Please
almost
look at the screen
breathless
for
here,
information
Peter.
on
This
how to
is
find your
frantic
way
stuff.
around this
45
stadium.
minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break.
Substitutions taking place.
You can be sure of that. So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Played out wide. Yamal with the clearance. He's got away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pacho, not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold, it's a sharp pass. And he was quick to react. That's a little off target. And this is Shevchenko. Kimmich. And Yamal. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Neymar might just make this. Messi, he is always looking to break lines. Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich. Nice looking ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barazaki gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Showing great feet there. Chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So he can get that clear. Oh, super goal! It's Gerrard! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Manchester United, number 25.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Coming on the
Well, his
field
stamina was called
is
into question.
number
There's
24.
absolutely nothing wrong with his
Mbappe.
marking and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shevchenko! Anything! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Manchester United,
Unstoppable.
I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one. Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Now, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
He's shifted it to the flank. Olise going forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Serginho. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Produces a cross.
He must be thinking what he has to do to score there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
After 24 minutes is number 15, Edmilson. Edmilson. Edmilson.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rodri cuts out the pass. Doué. Oh, he's bustling through here. Spread it left. Pass is just off target. Caceres gets it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot!
Manchester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome.
It's rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
Does history...
Great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
It's a sharp pass. And he is deftly on charge, surely! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Forlan. And that's well seen too. Forlan, who is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task to do.
That is a little undercooked. If the one got it. Donadoni. And it's Inzaghi. That's a little off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it. Shevchenko! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Shevchenko has disappointed after being played in so well. The gap.
Open Ferrer. Now it's Inzaghi. Pinches it off him. Neymar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ronaldinho. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Totti, lofty pass, but can he get there? Great big chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first and the finish! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! A finish right from the top draw, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Number 8.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something
Dani
incredible
Olmo!
for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely
Dani
spanked.
Olmo!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was...
On your
where
children
we've
during
seen
the match at
plenty of
all times.
creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the back. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Dani Olmo. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Donadoni. Serginho tries to pass it through. Donadoni, who's set up one goal so far. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the...
Shevchenko! So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. It's Neymar! Off the post! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, they could be caught out here! It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Danny Olmo. Donatoni. And smartly reclaimed. Filippo Inzaghi. 75 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's been intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Number 22, Shevchenko. Number 10,
Donatoni.
Messi. Coming on the
Koundé
field,
is one of those
number
players
17,
who's known for reading the game better than
Number
anyone.
7,
That's a
Mbappe.
delightful ball.
Number 14,
Yes!
Yamal. Substitution.
And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He's not going to go any further than that. Forlan. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Away from it all, Jim.
Manchester can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
We are glad to inform...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players on
to
the pitch
today's
are raring
match.
to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks.
That can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's looking wide. It's a good run he's making out on the left.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
So the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, threads one in. That is good strength. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Looking for the far post. Cleared without hesitation. It's skewed away. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This applies the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's a good ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Luis Diaz.
So this
Coming
to
on
break
to
the deadlock.
replace him is number 21, Mbappe.
1-0! Just one winner! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a good run down the left. It's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot!
3 minutes added time.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you...
And we've reached half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Substitution in progress.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Serginho. And it's Hazard. Totti. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, now he can run away with it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a sharp little ball here. Totti. Well, that's well seen too. Caceres. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And this is Hazard, strokes it back. Edmilson, he's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself. That looks a decent ball. Oh, it's Hazard! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard. And it's and the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Messi with the short one. Totti deals with that comfortably. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Serginho. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's been caught on. Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Plenty to aim at here. Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and
Added
thrust.
minutes has been indicated.
Shifting momentum, perhaps. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There will be 4 extra minutes. Akanji. But that signals the very end. Oh, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Borussia Dortmund have gone 4-3-3. How do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. He is through here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, it's come loose. That's a throw. Zanetti delivered. Gets it clear. Pass. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Casillas. It's a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Silvestre. Decent finish.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's picked his way through. Diaz is having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Played into space. Kanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Shevchenko. That pass just didn't quite work. Messi. It's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our better stadium
but
fund.
Frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had it taken off him. There's a sharp little ball here. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Beyond the defence, Howson calmly anticipates. And Shevchenko! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 9.
Starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 8.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coming on the field. Number 7.
Outsmarting him this time.
Number 18.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception.
Gerard.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got to be disappointed with that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Totti. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Quickly taken. Batistuta. Kimmich clears without hesitation. Great vision. And the shot's on here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Batistuta. That's a simple one for the keeper. Into the last 5 minutes. People would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
4 added minutes has been
Borussia
indicated.
Dortmund now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.